Guys, after 4 seasons of breaking par, I don't really get nervous before an interview. But today's guest has me a little intimidated. When it comes to television golf analysts, color play-by-play guys, he's the best who have ever done it. This man was born for a television microphone. And when I was growing up, if you asked any of my golf buddies who's the one guy on TV they'd love to have a beer with most, it was this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary McCord.
Hi. Unbelievable. I'm Gary. How are we doing? What's going on now?
You and I are gonna play the back nine at Augusta, a backyard putting course inspired by the back nine at Augusta.
Okay.
I have so much I want to talk to you about. Let's get started.
Big dreams, I got big dreams. Making classics for the masses, yeah, they love me, I'm the real thing.
Here's the 3 putts.
Cheers. All right.
I always straighten the line up a lot.
Does this look at all familiar to you here?
Yeah, except I never get close to that bunker here off the tee. I'm about 150 yards short of it with a good drive.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I just go straight across the condo project here?
Do it.
Really?
Yeah. Gary already cutting the corner on hole 1. I like it.
Hell yes.
Gary, we're playing the back nine at Augusta. If you could pick 3 guys to make your ultimate foursome at Augusta, dead or alive, who is it? You can't pick me. We're already doing it.
No, I understand. I don't think you'd be on the list anyway. Oh, pretty good. One of them had to be Walter Hagen. Hagen, I just liked his act. He had it all figured out. Rolls Royces, slicked hair, show up the next day with his street shoes on, go to the first tee and beat the guys. He was great. I'd probably go with Snead and Hogan. That would be a pretty good group. Just get it close. There you go. There you go. There you go. You want me to put this out or?
Yeah, let's just see it.
You know, I was a 1984 putting champion on the PGA Tour.
Least putts that season, right?
I beat George Archer. George would even give me this. It's very sad. Very sad.
Automatic.
Day after day, the mindset is crucial. Crossed off the list, handle business as usual.
Over 30 some odd years on the mic.
35, yeah.
35.
35. When I got the job, I wasn't trying to get the job. It was a happen chance deal. I was on an airplane with the CBS guys. I was going to Muirfield to Jack's tournament, and I was on the policy board, one of the 4 guys is making decisions as to how the tour is being run, which is a scary thought in itself. So I went up and asked Frank, the producer director, I said, listen, can I just come out, watch you guys do a telecast from inside the trucks? I didn't know anything about television, nothing. And one of the guys goes, hey, Frank, McCord's here. Tell him to go out to 16. So I started to walk to the tee, and then up in the tower up there, Vern Lundquist goes, hey, get up here. I crawl up the thing, I said, what? And he goes, here. And he hands me a headset. Frank wants to try as an announcer. The last guy on the golf course was Payne Stewart. And Vern goes, what's he got? I said, here's what he's got. All you people out there that play golf. I said, get a golf ball and a wedge. Go out to your lawn, chip it on your driveway, holler for it to bite. That's what he's got. So Frankie gets on, I want to say in the trucks. That was pretty good. He said, what are you doing next week? I go, I'm playing Washington, playing up there in the tournament. And he says, okay, good, we're doing that. He says, you'll miss the cut, so when you do, come on up. So I did that for 4 years. When I missed the cut, I'd go up and for $500 and I'd go sit in the tower and work before I got a contract, yeah. So that was it.
Elevated mission got you wishing it was big dreams.
You were there from the start through all of the magical Tiger years.
Yeah.
I mean, you were front and center of all of that. How do you even express what that Tiger era was, those years of magic?
I played golf, I played the tour. I have played with the best that ever lived.
Yep.
And I've watched them. And I can verbalize what I'm seeing. I couldn't with him. Literally, I couldn't. So that was the big problem with Tiger, was trying to do a telecast and have this ghostly figure doing things that were paranormal. They were literally paranormal.
Yeah.
And how do you explain paranormal to somebody out there having a beer on the couch? You can't. You can't explain it. And we're in the business of communication.
Yeah.
Wow, it was a huge roadblock. It really was.
Gary, what's first thought with you? Is it speed or line?
Everything should be speed. You can't pick out a line unless you get the right speed.
Biggest pet peeve in golf?
Well, if it's slow play, yeah, I can't stand slow play because it takes time out of the bar.
Yeah.
I want to get done, go to the bar like everybody else.
How are these automatic?
Well,
like that?
Yeah. If you grew up doing it and you gamble a little bit, you better make those or you're not going to have any money left in your pocket at all.
Biggest wager on the golf course you've ever been a part of?
One dentist and 2 bookies and myself. My partner stood up and go, "We're on for a quarter." I said, what was that? He said, "It's 250,000.
Okay.
I go, no, I'm out. So I turned down $250,000 for 9 holes. And yeah, you play for a little bit. You're on the tour, so you're always playing for money, yeah.
I feel free when I follow my dreams.
14.
14. I'm not even thinking about missing this. Not even thinking. Oh man,
Settle.
it didn't. I thought the thing would go that way.
How would you describe the speed of these greens, Gary McCord?
It looked like they've been bikini waxed.
Have you been back to Augusta since '94?
Nope. They have orders there to shoot me on sight once I cross the border into Georgia.
Let me ask it. Does the bikini wax comment get you banned today?
That's a good question. Yeah, probably. I don't think they've changed morally there. What was that?
Horrible.
You hit it on the wrong side of the hole to break. Oh. Well,
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
A blind squirrel.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like you were born to be on the mic. Why is that? Is it just being yourself? And this is Gary McCord and it just worked perfect?
You're never yourself until something collides with your head that says, well, that's interesting. And my moment where I went, now that's different. 1963, the head cheerleader at Garden Grove High School was Steve Martin.
Okay.
So I saw crazy up close and personal when I didn't know what crazy was. And I went, that's kind of fun.
You took a piece of that.
You've got to see nuts before you can duplicate nuts.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's ethereal. Steve, what would Steve do? I got to make this. This is going to be hard up the hill.
Oh, great putt.
Hard up the hill. I'll give you that just because I feel sorry for you.
Oh, I like this guy. Okay.
Here we go. Where are we going? Ooh. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that was pretty impressive.
Okay.
I'll give it the Tiger deal.
Come back. He did it. He freaking did it. That was Tiger.
You know?
Wow.
So, there's a lot of good information in there. If you go back to page 286, there's one on haircuts for golfers. Might want to read that chapter.
Okay, a little speed round.
Speed round.
Dumbest rule in golf.
The dumbest rule they fixed, spike marks. Divot probably be next.
Favorite thing about the Phoenix Open.
People,
Hardest thing to eat or drink with the mustache.
in this era, when you put this on, it smashes it in all different directions.
That's your brand.
And it comes out like this. So I got to articulate it, let's say. So that's difficult.
How do you keep a woman happy?
Money,
Who's hotter, Tiger's ex Elin or Dustin's current Paulina?
Elon,
Beer or whiskey?
a beer.
Iced tea or Arnold Palmer?
Arnold Palmer.
Last question. Who scored more in their prime, Tiger or Arnie? And you know what I'm talking about.
Not a contest. Not a contest. The king. Not. He's really good with the wedges.
And there was no social media.
Yes.
Woke up Sunday morning, not feeling
Go in.
the best.
Practice.
Go in.
No, no.
For 2 days now,
Come on, come on.
no rest, but I
If you're in charge of hiring a color guy, play-by-play guy, I'm a candidate, I come in, what's like the first question?
Well, I'll ask a question. If I know what you're going to say and you say it, you're out of here. Give you an example. Faraday was in the clubhouse at the International.
Yeah?
I really didn't know him. I said, have you ever done television? He goes, no. So I gave him a headset, bring him up, try him out. And I remember I told Faraday, I said, okay, listen, here's the deal. You just answer your questions. I'm going to throw you lob softballs you can't believe. They're Nerf balls. My answer I thought was going to be there. His answer was over here. It was visual, it was fast, and it was alert. I said, this guy could be good on television. I told him they can't fire personalities, but they can fire golf announcers. So hire somebody that can come up with something, right?
Yeah.
And then make them all different. There's nobody the same, but they meet in the middle and they argue over
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's it. It's pretty simple. CBS doesn't seem to grasp that at the moment.
Patrick Reed, what are your thoughts on Reed?
Well, we have caught him a number of times. There's cameras, you know, and every time he bends over and is fiddling around the rough, something's going on. He's disrespecting the game. And now it's going to become a very interesting position because we've got gambling now. This is a hell of a revenue source, okay? So where does all the revenue go on the tour when they get it? It goes back to the players and their pension plan. If I'm a player back there and I get in the locker room, I need to talk to you for a second. And when Brooks Koepka does that to you, you're going to go talk to him, okay? And it's probably not going to work out too good for you.
Right.
It's a bad situation. Come on, come on.
It's 2021, Gary. I give you a magic wand right now. You can have any job in the world.
The one I got right now, retirement. You can't beat it. Seriously. No, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. What am I going to do today? I want to go play golf. You know, I'm going to go in the superstitions and wander around and see if I can find Jacob Waltz in his gold mine. Or whatever, you know.
Good for you. All right, low score here, $100.
All right. You know I'm not paying if I lose. You know that. Light it up.
Oh, he took the instruction. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that was close.
Oh, my
That was really
gosh.
close. Is this my beer here? Bang it in the hole. It's the only way to stop it.
That's dirty. That does not deserve to stop there. I'll finish.
No, hold it. I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, I thought that was coming. Let's at least cover your gas.
Keep your 100. Put it back in the, to get another camera. To get,
Okay.
Yeah, put it in
All
another
right.
camera. You guys can have 3 or 4 drones flying around.
Yes. What's your legacy?
You know, I grew up playing this game and been involved with it for a long time in every aspect along the way. And it's still, you know, it's still fantastic. It still gives me the reason to get up in the morning now that I've kind of retired a little bit about doing things. But, you know, we've got a short little putt here that's called life. So, you know, you hit as hard as you can and see what happens. And I've always tried to surround myself with idiots because I love idiots. Just love them because they're not going that way. They're going this way, that way, around and up. So I always find them encouraging.
Oh, absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
the
you.
best.
I enjoyed it. That was fun. He beat me on the last hole. It's demeaning, socially, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's demeaning.